Assalamu alaikum dear students, welcome back to For Public School E-Learning Class 9. I am your teacher Sana Ambareen. Today we will discuss part 3 of Unit 3, Periodic Table and Periodicity of Properties. Today I will explain electron affinity. Basically it is the combination of two words. First electron, second affinity. Affinity means attraction or likeness. Now किसी भी एटम की वो एफिनिटी जो वो इलेक्ट्रॉन को अट्रैक्ट करके अपनी तरफ अपने एलिमेंट को चेंज कर दे इनटू एनाइन. व्हाट इज एनाइन? एनाइन मीन्स व्हेन एन एटम और ग्रुप ऑफ एटम्स गेन्स इलेक्ट्रॉन एंड एक्वायर्स नेगेटिव चार्ज, दैट इज कॉल्ड एनाइन, एंड देन नेगेटिव चार्ज विल बी डेवलप्ड ऑन दैट एलिमेंट. Now the proper definition of electron affinity is the minimum amount of energy released when an electron is added to gaseous atom of an element in its outermost shell to form an anion. वो minimum amount of energy जो कि किसी भी एलिमेंट के आउटर मोस्ट शेल में इलेक्ट्रॉन के एब्जॉर्ब होने से रिलीज होती है, उसको हम नाम देते हैं, उस एनर्जी को हम नाम देते हैं इलेक्ट्रॉन एफिनिटी. Electron affinity represented by capital E and A. E means electron, A means affinity. It can be measured as joules or kilojoules per mole. Now question arises, when and how energy released? I will explain this with proper example. For example, in case of chlorine atomic number is 17. It has 7 electrons in its outermost shell or valence shell. Chlorine atomic number is 17, so it means it has 17 proton and 17 electron. When an electron is added in the valence shell of chlorine atom, then energy released, this energy is called इलेक्ट्रॉन एफिनिटी. जब भी ये इलेक्ट्रॉन आता है तो क्लोरीन के वैलेंस शेल में भी इलेक्ट्रॉन ऑलरेडी मौजूद हैं और सब पर हमारे पास क्या है? नेगेटिव चार्ज. जो इलेक्ट्रॉन आ रहा है उसके ऊपर भी क्या है? नेगेटिव चार्ज. सो फोर्स ऑफ रिपल्शन विल बी डेवलप्ड. बिसाइड दिस, क्लोरीन न्यूक्लियस हैज पॉजिटिव चार्ज because proton are present in the nucleus of an atom. This nucleus also attract the coming electron. When attraction of nucleus dominates on repulsion, then electron add in the outermost shell. During addition of electron, energy released, and this energy is called electron affinity. The amount of energy released in case of chlorine is minus 34.8 kilojoule per mole. Basically, we have two types of electron affinity. First electron affinity and second electron affinity. By example of oxygen, you can see that oxygen atomic number is 8. It means it has 8 proton and 8 electron. 8 positive charges and 8 negative charges. When an electron is added in the first shell or in the outermost shell of oxygen, then the amount of energy released is minus 141.0 kilojoule per mole. By the addition of first electron, this energy is called first electron affinity. But in the case of second electron affinity, the energy released. Why? Because by addition of the first electron, we have 8 proton, 8 electron. But in the second step, we have 7 electron and 8 proton. So the force of repulsion of electron develop between them. Why? Because the addition of the second electron requires the absorption of energy. Because in the outermost shell now we have 7 electrons while we have 8 protons present in the nucleus of an atom. The energy is required to overcome the electron-electron repulsion between them. The amount of energy or second electron affinity is 844 kilojoule per mole. Coming towards the trend of electron affinity in periodic table. When we move from top to bottom along group in the periodic table, the electron affinity decreases, while along period electron affinity from left to right is increases. Now along period हमारे पास जो electron affinity है वो increase क्यों करती है या कैसे करती है? We have the example of period 2 element lithium and oxygen. Lithium atomic number is 3. It means it has 3 proton and 3 electron. While oxygen atomic number is 8. It has 8 proton and 8 electron. When we compare both of force of attraction, then oxygen has more force of attraction due to 8 atomic number. And the size of the atom will be collapse. As you know, atomic radius means the distance from the nucleus to the outermost shell. तो हमारे पास जितना एटॉमिक रेडियस जो है वो बड़ा होगा तो जो सेंटर का न्यूक्लियस का डिस्टेंस है आउटर मोस्ट शेल से उसको हम नाम देते हैं एटॉमिक रेडियस, उतना ही हमारे पास जो है वो एटम का साइज जो है वो कोलैप्स करेगा ड्यू टू एडिशन ऑफ नंबर ऑफ इलेक्ट्रॉन्स इन दी सेम शेल. In case of electron affinity, the energy released because the coming electron have force of attraction more of the nucleus. जो कमिंग इलेक्ट्रॉन है उस पर जो न्यूक्लियस की फोर्स ऑफ अट्रैक्शन है वो ज़्यादा है. तो जब इलेक्ट्रॉन जो है वो आउटर मोस्ट शेल में या वैलेंस शेल में ऐड होगा तो हमारे पास ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा एनर्जी जो है वो क्या होगी, रिलीज्ड होगी. नाउ इन लास्ट फैक्टर्स ऑफ इलेक्ट्रॉन एफिनिटी. फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल न्यूक्लियर चार्ज. जितना न्यूक्लियर चार्ज हमारे पास जो है वो इंक्रीज करेगा ग्रेजुअली फ्रॉम लेफ्ट टू राइट, इलेक्ट्रॉन एफिनिटी विल बी इंक्रीजेस. Next, atomic radius. From top to bottom in the periodic table, electron affinity decreases due to this atomic radius. Next one are shielding effect and electronic configuration. Both of these, according to structure of any element, also affect the electron affinity. In shielding effect and electronic configuration, the outermost shell have less force of attraction to the nucleus. That's why along period we have same shell but gradually number of electron increases. That's why we have electron affinity increases. But in top to bottom, due to addition of shells, due to shielding effect, the electron affinity will be decreases. The next topic is shielding effect. Before explaining this topic, we explain relationship between shielding effect and effective nuclear charge. For example, any element have structure nucleus where proton and neutron are present and have shells where electron are present. In nucleus we have proton which is positively charged, while in shells we have electrons which are negatively charged. Shell have two types. Some shell are known as inner shells, while the outermost shell is known as valence shell. Why it is called valence shell? Because an atom valency decided due to valence shell electron. For example, in group 1 we have valency +1. Why? Because it loses 1 electron. In group 2 we have 2 outermost shell electron. Its valency is +2. Similarly, onwards Group 7 valency is -1. Why? Because it has 7 electrons in the outermost shell and it needs 1 electron to gain to complete its octet. So its valency is -1. Now explaining this with an example, sodium atomic number is 11. So it has 11 proton positive charges and 11 electron negative charges. In the first shell, that is K shell, has 2 electrons, while in the second shell or L shell has 8 electrons, while at the last or in the outermost shell, that is also called valence shell, it has 1 electron. Now it has 11 proton, 11 electron, 11 positive charges, 11 negative charges. So the force of attraction between them is very high. But if we can see, 11 protons are condensed in the nucleus, while electrons are distributed in different shells. So the first shell more attract the nucleus force of attraction, while in the next shells the force of attraction is decreases. Due to these inner shell, first shell or second shell, the force of attraction to the valence shell will be decreases. Why this will be happen? Just because of the nuclear charge. जितना न्यूक्लियर चार्ज हमारे पास ज़्यादा होता जाता है, एटम के न्यूक्लियस में जो प्रोटॉन हैं उनकी फोर्स ऑफ अट्रैक्शन आउटर मोस्ट शेल में जो इलेक्ट्रॉन हैं उनके साथ जो है वो कम हो जाती है. तो न्यूक्लियस का वैलेंस शेल पर एक्चुअल फोर्स ऑफ अट्रैक्शन जब नहीं पहुंचता, जस्ट बिकॉज ऑफ इनर शेल, दिस फिनोमिना इज कॉल्ड इफेक्टिव न्यूक्लियर चार्ज. Now let's focus on the proper definition of shielding effect. The inner electrons shield the outer electrons from the nuclear charge and reduce the hold of the nucleus on these valence electrons. This effect is called shielding effect or screening effect. Now, what is screening effect? Screen means ये एक पर्दा सा बना लेते हैं. किनके दरमियान? इनर शेल इलेक्ट्रॉन एंड वैलेंस शेल इलेक्ट्रॉन के दरमियान. जो इनर शेल इलेक्ट्रॉन पर्दा बनाते हैं तो उसके अकॉर्डिंग जो है वो जो फोर्स ऑफ अट्रैक्शन न्यूक्लियस की होती है वो खुद ले लेते हैं. एंड देन जो फोर्स ऑफ अट्रैक्शन वैलेंस शेल पर जो होती है दैट विल बी डिक्रीजेस. लेट्स मूव टू द शील्डिंग इफेक्ट ट्रेंड इन पीरियोडिक टेबल. इन ग्रुप्स शील्डिंग इफेक्ट इंक्रीजेस ड्यू टू द नंबर ऑफ शेल्स, while in period it will be constant. I explain this with a proper example. In this diagram, when we move from left to right in the periodic table, then atomic number increases gradually and the number of electrons are added in the same shell. That's why shielding effect remains constant in the period. While when we go from top to bottom in the periodic table, the shell number are increases. Lithium has 2 shell, sodium has 3 shell, hydrogen has 1 shell. So the shielding effect is also increases. At last, shielding effect has direct impact on atomic radius. Means left to right, shielding effect remain constant, while top to bottom it will be increases. It has direct impact on ionization and electron affinity too. Ionization energy from left to right increases just because of shell remain constant and addition of electrons occur. While in top to bottom, ionization energy or electron affinity decreases just because of the shell number are increases. Now last topic of chapter 3 is electronegativity. Before discussing this topic, we must know about bond formation. Ionic bond formation and covalent bond formation. What is ionic bond? That is the transfer of electron from one atom to another atom is called ionic bond. During this bonding, one atom loses electron while the other atom gains its electron. When an atom loses electron, it becomes cation, while when an atom gains electron, it becomes anion. While in covalent bond, mutual sharing of electron takes place. No loss and gain phenomena will be occur. For example, in case of sodium chloride, sodium atom loses its one electron and becomes cation, while the chlorine atom gains one electron and becomes anion. By the electrostatic force of attraction, sodium chloride will be formed. Now, HCl formed covalent bond. Hydrogen has one valence electron, so it requires one electron for the completion of its duplet. Duplet means having two electrons in the valence shell. While chlorine has 7 electrons in the valence shell and it requires 1 electron to complete its octet. Octet means having 8 electrons in the valence shell. Now, both of these elements share 1 electron and complete its hydrogen complete duplet and chlorine completes its octet. Now, the pair of electrons which are present between hydrogen and chlorine, they are called shared pair of electron just because of sharing. But in both these elements, these pair of electrons are attracted by one of the two bonded atom. अब इन दोनों एटम में हम देखते हैं कि क्लोरीन जो है वो इन पेयर ऑफ इलेक्ट्रॉन्स को ज़्यादा अपनी तरफ अट्रैक्ट करता है एज़ कम्पेयर टू हाइड्रोजन. डेट्स वाई क्लोरीन के ऊपर हमारे पास आ जाता है पार्शियल नेगेटिव साइन, वाइल हाइड्रोजन के ऊपर आ जाता है पार्शियल पॉजिटिव साइन. वाई दिस पार्शियल पॉजिटिव एंड पार्शियल नेगेटिव साइन अकर? जस्ट बिकॉज ऑफ द इलेक्ट्रोनेगेटिविटी डिफरेंसेस. Now, the proper definition of electronegativity is the ability of an atom to attract the shared pair of electrons towards itself in a covalent bond. Simply, एटम की वो एबिलिटी जिसकी वजह से वो शेयर पेयर ऑफ इलेक्ट्रॉन को अपनी तरफ ज़्यादा अट्रैक्ट करता है, उसको हम क्या कहते हैं? इलेक्ट्रोनेगेटिविटी. इलेक्ट्रोनेगेटिविटी को हम लोग शॉर्टली जो है वो किस तरह मेंशन कर सकते हैं? इट कैन बी डिनोटेड एज कैपिटल ई एंड कैपिटल एन. ये जो इलेक्ट्रोनेगेटिविटी है ये हमारे पास हमेशा ज़्यादा जो है वो पोलर कोवैलेंट बॉन्डिंग में नज़र आती है. हमारे पास आयनिक बॉन्ड में इसका कोई कॉन्सेप्ट नहीं है. सिमिलरली नॉन पोलर कोवैलेंट बॉन्ड में भी हमें ऐसी कोई जो है वो सिमिलैरिटी नज़र नहीं आती जिसमें से हमारे पास इलेक्ट्रोनेगेटिविटी का डिफरेंस हो. वी हैव बेसिकली टू टाइप्स ऑफ कोवैलेंट बॉन्ड, पोलर कोवैलेंट बॉन्ड एंड नॉन पोलर कोवैलेंट बॉन्ड. पोलर कोवैलेंट बॉन्ड मीन्स when the bond formation takes place between two dissimilar elements and having different electronegativity, while non-polar covalent bond means when the bond formation takes place between two same atoms having same electronegativity. For example, in case of hydrogen and hydrogen, इन दोनों हाइड्रोजन को हमारे पास एक इलेक्ट्रॉन की ज़रूरत है फॉर कंप्लीशन ऑफ इट्स डुप्लेट. दैट्स वाई इन दोनों में कोई भी इलेक्ट्रोनेगेटिविटी जो है वो डिफरेंस नहीं आएगा. इन दोनों में कोई भी जो है हमारे पास जो है वो चेंज नहीं आएगा. नाउ द फैक्टर्स अफेक्टिंग इलेक्ट्रोनेगेटिविटी. न्यूक्लियर चार्ज. ग्रेटर द न्यूक्लियर चार्ज ऑफ द एटम, greater will be the electronegativity. When we move from left to right in the periodic table, nuclear charge increases, so the electronegativity increases. Next, atomic radius. Greater the atomic radius, then less will be the electronegativity. As we move from top to bottom in the periodic table, the atomic radius increases, so the electronegativity decreases. Next one is shielding effect. As the number of shell increases when we go from top to bottom in the periodic table, so the removal of electron from the outermost shell is easy. That's why electronegativity will be lower. while electronic configuration. The completely filled orbitals and half-filled orbitals are stable. The addition of electrons to these orbitals is difficult. That's why electronegativity will be low. Next is trends in electronegativity values in periodic table. In groups, electronegativity decreases while we move in period, that is from left to right in the periodic table, electronegativity values increases. Why along period electronegativity values increases? Because, for example, in period 2 when we move from lithium to fluorine, lithium atomic number is 3, it has 3 proton and 3 electron, while fluorine atomic number is 9, so it has 9 proton and 9 electron. So the force of attraction will be greater in fluorine. Then the atomic radius of the fluorine decreases and its size will be collapse, because they have same shell but the number of electrons are greater in fluorine. So the atom nucleus has more force of attraction to its electron. That's why fluorine has the most electronegative value, that is 4.0 in the periodic table. Why? In groups, the electronegativity values will be decreases when we go from top to bottom. For example, in group 7 we have two elements, fluorine and iodine. Fluorine belongs to period 2 while iodine belongs to period 5. In fluorine we have 2 shells while in iodine we have 5 shells. Due to addition of these shells and an increase in atomic radius of the atom, the new inner shell increase the shielding effect and decrease the electronegativity values. The most electronegative element in the periodic table belongs to group 7, that is fluorine, which has electronegativity 4.0. While the least electronegative element in the periodic table is cesium, which belongs to group 1 and it has electronegativity value 0.7. Pauling was the scientist who calculated the electronegativity value of different elements. At last, summarizing the ionization potential, electron affinity, electronegativity and shielding effect periodicity. From left to right in the periodic table, ionization potential, electron affinity and electronegativity values will be increases, while the shielding effect remains constant. While in groups, when we move from top to bottom, ionization potential, electron affinity and electronegativity values will be decreases, but the shielding effect will be increases. Thank you students. This is the end of part 3. I hope this video will be helpful. Stay home, stay safe.